Good morning, Mr. Green. What case are you on?
Good morning. I'm on Desiree McCowan.
Oh, you are on. Miss McCowan is here. The prosecutor is in a breakout room with the victim. So hold on just a minute and then we'll do it, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Judge, I'm gonna be back momentarily, okay?
Okay, no problem. Are you good, Miss Fortier?
Yes, Judge.
All right. People versus Desiree McCowan. On behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Darian Fortier on behalf of the people.
And Mr. Green.
Good morning, ma'am. Peace of court. I'm Roderick K. Green, P33837, on behalf of Desiree McCowan, who also appears virtually.
Okay, sorry about that. I was getting Mr. Forbes out of the breakout room. This is set for a pretrial today. It looks like it was adjourned from last month.
Yes, for Mr. Green to get discovery. He does have paper discovery. I sent it to him, I think, on the date of our last court date. I'm still waiting on digital, Judge. I did follow up with my OIC last night. But I do think depending on what he wants to do, I should have enough time probably to accomplish the digital discovery in the interim.
I think so, Your Honor. My client has indicated to me that she wishes to have a jury trial in this matter.
Oh, then definitely yes, Judge.
Okay, well, we are not noticing those right now, Mr. Green. So I'm gonna set it in to be set. And we have all of the contact information and we have your appearance. And so we will notify you. It looks like it'll be, now I can finally start saying, it looks like it'll be sooner rather than later that we're gonna start setting them. So we
Right.
will be in contact, okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, but all the bond conditions continue. Anything else regarding that, Ms. Fortier?
Yes, Judge, that's my question. I'm wondering what the bond conditions are.
It says, defendant cannot return to or be around or near the 39-127 Cherokee. Third party contact only for making arrangements for the children, no cell phone, text messaging, or any social media contact. If the defendant needs to return to this address, they can make an appointment with the Romulus Police Department for a civil standby. It's a personal bond though.
Okay, Judge, the reason I'm asking is because it's been brought to my attention that the defendant continues to go out of state, and I wasn't sure if that was a part of her bond.
It's not part of the bond. As long as she appears and returns, if she has family or whatever out of state, it's not part of the bond.
Okay, all right, thank you, Judge.
Why, I'm just curious, Ms. Forte, why do you care if she goes out of state?
Well, because they have children together and she continues to take the children out of state.
That's a family court issue,
Right.
not
That's
a district court issue.
Yes.
Judge, I do understand that. That's why I just was curious if she was.
Oh, no, fair enough. Yep. And so that the victim understands, yeah, that's a family court issue.
Yes.
Is it
Thank you very
possible
much, Your Honor.
just have 30 seconds more in a breakout room with Mr. Forbes?
Absolutely. But while Ms. McCowan and Mr. Green, you're all set for today though.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Okay, and Ms. Forte, you and Mr. Forbes, all you got to do is hit rejoin and you can go back into breakout room number 1.
Okay.
Do you see that, Mr. Forbes? If you touch your screen, you can rejoin breakout room
yes,
number 1.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yep. Okay, thanks. I have Mr. Stevenson. Do you have that file, Ms. Fortier? Do I need to you're muted.
Evan Stevenson, Judge.
Yep.
Yep, I have the file.
What is the offer?
DV under 769. Batters, counseling, parenting classes, and a no contact order.
And then kick the child abuse?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, you got that, Mr. Jadala? I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Mr. Stevenson, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Jadala, and he's gonna talk to you about the prosecutor's offer. Do you understand?
I'm not taking any offers. I don't need a breakout room. I'm not
Okay,
taking any
well,
offers.
I want you to
That's
talk
what
to Mr. Jadala. You can say you're not, you have to discuss what your options are. And you can't discuss it with Mr. Jadala in front of me. So I want you to go to the breakout room, even if you tell him, I don't want to take any offers. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because I want him to explain what your rights are and what all the possibilities are, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Jadala, go ahead and hit join. All right, Mr. Jadala, you have an opportunity to speak to Mr. Stevenson.
That is correct, Your Honor. Dan Jadala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Mr. Stevenson. Your Honor, for purposes of today's arraignment, we'd waive form of reading and mute. Your Honor, with respect to request, this court would set this matter for a final pretrial requiring all witnesses to appear, and respect for request the prosecution provide us with discovery.
For OIC to subpoena the victim to appear. Is that what you asked for?
Yes, Judge.
Can I do that, Ms. Fortier, by the June 8th date?
Yeah, Judge, that's fine. I don't
Mr.
know that I'll-
Jadala, you pick a time, every 15 minutes between 9 and 10 o'clock.
On June 8th, Judge, give me 1 second.
What judge is that in front of?
It's in front of Judge Oakley.
I also, just for
How
the
does
record,
Go ahead, Mr. Jadala, what time?
9:10, 9:15, how does that sound?
It's 9:15, 9:15, June the 8th at 9:15, and that's with Judge Oakley.
Perfect.
I would note, Mr. Jadala, that I don't know that I'll have digital to you at that point.
Understood.
I'm more worried about making sure the victim appears than at this point than whether you have all of the discovery.
That's fine, Judge. I'm concerned about the discovery.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
What about the
Maybe
discovery?
you're all set.
Mr. Stevenson, do you understand you're gonna appear in front of Judge Oakley in courtroom number 2 on June the 8th?
Yes.
Okay, oh, you know what? Wait a second. I need a phone number and an email from you, Mr. Stevenson.
All right, the phone number is 313-970-2901.
Got it. And an email?
The email is kd.stevenson100@gmail.com. Stevenson, as in my last name, with PH.
Yep, got it. 100 at Gmail. Got it. You're all set.
All right, appreciate you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
All right.
All right, now we wait. Good morning, ma'am. Can you tell me what case you're on?
I'm the victim for Stephon Lewis and Jasmine Lamb.
Oh, is Mr. Jadala?
Stephon Lewis. Okay. That case is set at 9:30. So if you just mute yourself and hang out as soon as he gets on, we'll do his case, okay? Or Miss
Okay.
Fortier, do you want to talk to her?
Yeah, I can talk to her. That's fine.
Okay, Miss Lewis, or I'm sorry, what's your last name?
It's okay. Lamb.
Miss Lamb. I'm writing it down so I will remember. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with the prosecutor so that you can talk to her. Miss Fortier, if you rejoin room 1, I'll put the victim there. All you have to do is hit join, Miss Lamb.
What the heck?
Good morning. Ms. Fortier, did you have an opportunity to talk to the victim?
Yes, Judge. I believe Mr. Batar is the attorney on that case, though.
Oh, you know what? I think that you're right. He is. All right, as soon as Mr. Batar, I see the defendants here. So as soon as Mr. Batar shows up, we'll do it. Mr. Lewis, is it Mr. Lewis? Is it L or EL? I apologize. I remember that I had you on another file. Is the ending, you're muted.
Yeah, it's Louis Ill.
Lewis L. Okay, thank you. Just hang out, and as soon as Mr. Pachard jumps on, we'll do it.
Okay, good. Okay, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Batar. We have your client, Mr. L, here, Louis L.
Yes, Judge, good morning.
Did you need to talk to the prosecutor?
I do not, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Fortier, People versus Stephen Lewis L. And we have the victim on also.
Yes, Judge.
What are we doing with this case?
Judge, I received discovery on this case. We were last up a couple of weeks ago. And the victim wishes to proceed, then we'll probably just need to set it for a trial.
What kind of trial are we looking for?
Mr. Lewis L., we discussed that bench trial versus a jury trial. Have you made a decision as to what you would like to pursue?
You gotta unmute yourself, Mr. Lewis L.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
jury.
Jury trial? All right. We're not setting jury trials right now, although I think we're gonna start soon. Can I get your cell phone number, sir, and your email? And then I will note, I think Mr. Bitar is already listed on here. And we will notify your attorney and you when we start setting, okay?
Okay, you ready for the number?
Yeah, I'm just making sure that we don't, yeah, I don't have it. Okay, yep, go ahead.
313-580-1614. Email
And-
address
Go ahead.
Admired First Enterprises.
Oh, wait. I wasn't, my brain didn't catch that. Give it to me again.
Admired First Enterprises. So
Admired, oh, go ahead. ADMIRED,
yep, first spelled out. and
first
enter-
FIRST,
Correct. And Enterprises, ENTRPRISES @gmail.
ERTRPR,
You said ER? I'm sorry.
oh, ENTR. Spell it, how do you?
Enterprises.
And enterprises, got it. At what?
Gmail.
At Gmail, perfect. All right, we will notify you, okay?
All right.
All right,
Judge,
thank you.
I have a
Yes.
question. Will the court
Yes.
contact me before it sets that jury trial date so I can accommodate
Yeah,
my
we're
schedule?
actually gonna have a process.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Yep. You're welcome. Have a good day. Are you good with your victim, Ms. Fortier?
Yes, Judge, thank you very much.
Perfect. All right, Ms. Lamb, you're all set and we'll notify, and the prosecutor's office will notify you. The
Okay,
gentleman that, oh no, I guess we lost him. There was an iPhone that they're gone. Mr. Bitar, do you have anything else?
Yes, Judge, I think I have 1, 2, 3 more with you. 10 minutes apart each one. Mr. Lewis, oh, there he's gone.
Yep, and then I have Hunter and I have you on Malone.
Hunter, Stewart, and Malone.
Perfect. All right.
I'll be
Let's
here
wait.
just hanging out until they get
Thanks.
here.
On the iPhone, what's your last name?
Toriano Moore.
Good morning, Mr. Moore. How are you?
I'm okay.
Mr. Jadala?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Moore is not assigned an MIDC according to our records. Ms. Fortier, what is the offer on this case? Darian?
DV 12 months, batters counseling and no contact order.
Got it, Mr. Jadala?
I got it.
Mr. Moore, I'm gonna have you go in a breakout room with the attorney to talk about your options,
Yeah.
okay? And so all you have to do is hit join and you will meet him in breakout room number 2.
What's his name?
Jadala. Mr. Storm,
Yes, ma'am.
I have you checked in. I want you to talk to the court-appointed attorney. He is in a breakout room with another defendant. As soon as he's done, I'll do that case and then I will have him talk to you, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Just hang out and please mute yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready, Mr. Jadala,
Yes, Your Honor.
on, hang on just a second, on Toriano Moore?
Yes, we are, Judge.
People versus Toriano Moore.
And respectfully, Your Honor, Sam Richardala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Mr. Moore. At this time, Your Honor, respectfully request that this matter be set for a final pretrial, having all witnesses appear, and we request discovery also, Judge.
Sent paper to Mr. Zadala just now and have requested digital.
Can I use that June 8th date, Ms. Fortier?
Yes, Judge.
And I'm gonna do it at 9:30, Mr. Jadala.
Sounds good, Judge.
We're gonna adjourn this matter, Mr. Moore, to June the 8th at 9:30 with Judge Oakley. OIC to subpoena victim to appear. Anything else for today?
Nothing further, Judge. Thank you.
All right, you're all set, and that'll be in courtroom number 2, Mr. Moore, with Judge Oakley, okay?
Okay, so that'd be, is that Zoom again or come in?
It's gonna be Zoom again, correct?
Okay.
All
Thank you.
right, perfect. Have a good day. Ms.
You too.
Fortier, on Jeremy Storm,
You said June 8th, right?
correct.
Okay,
You'll get another notice.
okay.
Have a good day. On Mr. Storm's case, Ms. Fortier,
Do you want the offer?
yeah,
I believe it's a 769 offer. Let me just confirm before I say the wrong thing.
are you talking to me or are you talking to yourself?
I'm talking to you, Judge. I said, I believe it's a 769 offer, but I just want to confirm before I tell you the wrong thing.
Okay, okay. Miss Hunter is joining us, Mr. Batar.
Yeah, 769,
Yes, Judge.
12
For-
months, matters, counseling, no contact order. For Jeremy.
Got that, Mr. Jadala?
Matter is counseling and no contact. Got it.
Got it, 12 months. Mr. Storm, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Jadala. I want you to go ahead and hit join and he'll meet you in breakout room number 2.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Mr. Batar, do you need a breakout room with Miss Hunter?
I do not, Your Honor.
People versus Stephanie Hunter.
Marianne Fortier for the people.
Daniel Batar on behalf of Miss Stephanie Hunter, Your Honor.
What's the status of this case?
Judge, we're going to ask the court to set her for a bench trial. Miss Hunter's been advised of her jury trial rights. She's prepared to waive those rights and ask for that bench trial.
July the 13th at 11:30.
Could we do it in the afternoon on the 13th, Judge?
I only have the prosecutor in the morning. That's the
Oh.
problem.
Mr. Batar, if judge is okay with it, I could give you until noon, but I can't do any later than that.
Noon on the 13th, July
Is this
3rd. Well, let me-
live? Is this-
Let me
is
just
this live
confirm
or
with
by
my client,
Zoom?
Judge.
I'm
No, this
sorry.
is it's going to be a live bench trial, Judge. Miss Hunter lives in Nevada, though. So Miss Hunter, is that day good for you?
Yes, that's fine.
Did you
All right,
say that you wanted to do it at noon?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Are you gonna be here, Miss Fortier? You're speaking like you're gonna be,
I am gonna
try.
I'm gonna try my best, Judge. If I'm not, somebody else will cover for me.
I figured.
If Miss Fortier doesn't show up, I'm going to move for dismissal, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Batar, then I would ask for an exception to do the bench trial from over Zoom from labor and delivery.
That would be interesting. I think I might consent to that.
All right, bench trial, June the 13th at noon, live, all right?
I'm sorry, Judge. Did you say June 13th or
July,
July?
it's July. No, I misspoke. It's July 13th.
Okay.
You're all set, Miss Hunter.
Miss Hunter, I'll give you a call later on, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Yep, have a great day.
Well,
Judge, I never got that breakout room.
Oh, no, you had to rejoin. He's in it.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Are you all set, Mr. Jadala?
Yes, Judge.
People versus Jeremy Storm.
Your Honor, respectfully, Sam Rigidala.
Sorry, Your Honor. Can I have a question? Did she
Sure.
drop it in? Did she drop it and the people pick it up?
You know what, if you had a question, Mr. Jadala,
Mr. Storm, Mr. Storm, it's just as I explained to you, we're going to set up for a final pretrial in this matter. We're going to get discovery and we'll take it from there. Okay, Mr. Storm?
Okay.
are you asking for the victim to appear?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So yeah, I have to jump to 9:45 on June 8th. Is that okay with you, Ms. Portier?
You said 9:45, Judge, that's fine.
Correct. With Judge Oakley.
And would ask for discovery too.
Just sent it.
Thank you.
And OIC to subpoena victim to appear. And then Mr. Jadala, you're on this case.
Thank you, Judge.
Anything else for today?
Nothing from the people.
All right,
Nothing further from the defense.
and Mr. Storm, Mr. Jadala will be here next time with you. You're gonna be with Judge Oakley on June the 8th. They're gonna subpoena the victim to appear and she'll be able to talk to the prosecutor at that time. Do you understand?
Yeah. Do you guys have my email on file so I can contact the attorney?
Mr.
if you're ready-
Jadala, can,
If
go
he's ready,
ahead.
I'll give him my phone number. Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
313 790 7479.
Alrighty, I appreciate it.
And
Absolutely.
Mr. Storm, you have an outstanding ticket that you owe us $378 on. Can I set up a payment plan with you, or can you pay it within 30 days?
I can pay it within 30 days.
All right, I'm gonna make a notation for them to pull. It's probably in a default or a bench warrant. I'm gonna write pay within 30 days, okay? And
Okay,
you
thank
can
you,
go
Your
on
Honor.
our website, it's 378. You can go on our website and pay it. You can come to the court live and pay it, or you can mail it in, okay?
Okay, and the address you guys have on file, what is that?
I have 1002 South Dowling.
Okay, perfect. I was just making sure it wasn't the other address where she
Yep,
lives.
in Westland. Okay. All right,
Okay,
you're all set for
that's
today.
perfect.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bye.
You too.
Judge, the bench trial that we set, what judge is that in front of us? Is that in front of you? The one
Yes,
that's up-
we
okay.
keep bench trials. Yep, we keep the trials. If it's an adjournment, it goes to the next domestic date, no matter who it is. It just,
Okay.
so sometimes it would go to me or whatever. The next date on June the 8th is Judge Oakley.
Okay,
But when we're setting them, we keep them.
thank you. Hey, Darian, Sydney Stewart's not a final pretrial. Is that correct? It's just a pretrial?
Oh. It's a final pretrial, or at least that's
Oh.
what I have marked.
Okay, thank you.
And since I have it marked, I did send a subpoena, so if you don't have it like that, we should still treat it like that.
Okay, great.
I have it as a final pretrial.
Thanks, Judge.
Good morning, sir. On the iPhone, what's your last name?
Malone,
Mr. Malone, we have your attorney, Mr. Batar here. Mr. Batar, do you need to speak to Mr. Malone or are you all set?
I'm all set, Judge.
People versus Christopher Malone.
Daniel Batar on behalf of Mr. Malone, Your Honor.
Marion Fortier on behalf of the people, Judge.
Judge, this is a final pretrial, but it's not set until 10 a.m. I see it's only 9:55 right now, so I guess we need to wait a few more minutes.
Well, I don't know if we do or not. Ms. Fortier, have you had contact with the victim or do you know anything or?
Judge, the complaining witness in this case was subpoenaed. I haven't personally spoken with her. I would ask that we wait another couple minutes.
Oh, no. I don't, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I give both sides a half hour. And so if you want to wait till 10:30, we can wait until 10:30. It's up to you. But we'll hold the file. Mr. Malone, you just have to hang out and wait, okay?
okay,
Okay, thanks.
thank you.
Mr. Malone, go ahead and mute your phone until we call the case again, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Batar,
Yes, Darian.
I have a very large binder that I received from the victim in the Hunter case.
Oh, you received a very large binder. Okay.
Yeah. As soon as I am able to copy all of that and get it over to you, I will.
What is it pertaining to?
It's just some receipts and things like that.
Oh, okay. Can't wait to see it.
On the iPhone, the female on the iPhone, what's your last name? You need to unmute yourself and tell me what case are you here on?
Lamondre Siegel, I'm the victim.
On what's the defendant's last name?
Siegel.
It was set at 9, Judge.
Oh, Stiegel. He was a no-show. Do you need to talk to her at all, Miss Fortier?
Yeah, Judge, I would like to go into a breakout room.
Okay, that's fine. But I mean, I'll hold it for 48 hours, but I'm gonna bench warrant him. If you just hit join, problem is I have 2 iPhones listed and I don't know which one is her. I'm gonna guess. If you don't see a join button, let me know if I guessed right. Did something appear on your phone that says join?
Yes.
Yeah, then I guessed right. Go ahead and hit join.
Okay.
Good morning, Miss Banton. Your client's joining us right now.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And then did you need a breakout room with your client or are you good?
I do not, Your Honor.
Good morning again, Ms. Khalid.
Hi, good morning.
As soon as we get the prosecutor back, she's in a breakout room. Mr. Bronick, I have you checked in. As soon as your attorney jumps on, we'll do the plea.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Miss Fortier is in a breakout room, Miss Patton, with another victim. And so as soon as she jumps back on, we'll do this case.
Okay.
Good morning, ma'am. What's your last name?
Clendenning,
And what case are you on?
for Jeremy Storm.
Okay, on Mr. Storm's case, hang on just a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the prosecutor talk to you in just a second, Miss Dendenning. But we adjourn the case for discovery to June the 8th and for you to appear. But I'm gonna let you talk to the prosecutor right now in just a minute, okay?
Okay.
So just hang out for a couple of minutes. Mr. Dakmack,
Ready, Your Honor.
good morning, good morning. I have your client on. I see that it's a plea. I have complete faith, Mr. Dakmack, that you would have had me upheld on appeal on this issue because I think I was right.
Your Honor, I agree with you. I was not convinced with the wisdom of the circuit court. We were in the process of preparing our application when the government, I think, rightfully offered the plea that should have been offered a year ago.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Although my only comment is, I'll keep my comments to myself. But Mr. Bronick, you understand that by taking a plea under advisement 6 months to a plea of the misdemeanor offense of possessing of a firearm in a sterile area, which is under MCL 259-80, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice of rights form,
Yes, Your Honor.
and that you're going to plead to this. And is it true on June the 4th of 2020, you were at the airport, you were in a sterile area and you had possession of a firearm?
Your Honor, may we offer a no contest plea?
Absolutely.
Thank
Do you understand that by pleading no contest that you're not contesting this charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'll adopt the police report for purposes of the plea. Do you understand the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is it voluntary?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody promise you or threaten you to get you to plead guilty in this?
No, Your
Or
Honor.
plead no contest? I apologize.
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea. I'll defer it for 6 months under 771, assess the $750 in costs. Can you pay that within 30 days?
I can, Your Honor.
I'm gonna make a notation, pay within 30 days, no trouble for the 6 months. You do not have to do anything. I'll pull your record, and as long as there's no violations, I'll dismiss it. You can make the payment online, you can mail it in, or you can show up live in person and pay that. Just make sure you pay it within the next 30 days, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor?
Perfect. Yes. Anything
May I
else,
make
Mr.
a,
Dakmack?
May I make one
Absolutely.
recommendation? So this event happened approximately a year ago, and we've been dealing with this case for some time. I'm going to suggest, Your Honor, that perhaps the 6-month waiting period has really already been met in this case. Would Your Honor consider a much shorter
I'll reduce it
advisement
to 3 months without the prosecutor's consent. I'm not going to reduce it any more than that.
time? And Your Honor, one more question. Does he have any conditions upon him other than
No.
not getting in trouble? Specifically traveling?
He can travel,
Okay,
no restrictions,
all right.
no reporting, no restrictions.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will
Right.
check back with your staff in about 3 months and go from there. Thank you. Your
Perfect. All right, Mr. Dakmack, thank you. Mr. Bronick, have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Judge,
Ms. Fortier, you spoke to the victim in Stegall. Looks like it's gonna be a bench warrant. I have on Kelly Khalid, People versus Kelly Khalid, Ms. Patton.
Good morning, Your Honor. Teresa Patton appearing on behalf of Ms. Khalid.
And what are we doing with this case?
Judge, I'm still waiting on some digital discovery on this case, some videos. I've been in contact with Ms. Fortier. I don't believe she's received them yet, but I'll let her speak for herself. But that's what we're waiting on, and I can't move forward without full discovery.
Judge, that is correct. Ms. Patton is still waiting on digital discovery. I did follow up last night upon receiving her email regarding the digital.
So we're looking at June the 8th at 9:45. And that's with Judge Oakley.
Okay, Judge, I believe that they've been waiting on the digital discovery for a while now. I'm sorry.
That's untrue.
If I can finish my statement, and speaking with Dan Batar, he was initially on the case, and I believe he asked for the digital discovery. The only thing I was going to say is that I don't know if we'll have it by June 8th. But
I think you got the wrong case. We entered a warrant for her. But she failed to appear. It looks like she was never arraigned. She failed to appear back in 2019. And then we recalled the warrant in March of this year, and the first hearing was April 27th, and no one was on it. And Judge Oakley's comment said, defendant gave me attitude. I put her in a waiting room and she logged off.
no, Dan Batar was on the case because we did a substitution of attorney. The only thing is I was putting on the record that I know he had requested it as well. So I don't know if it'll be ready then. If it is, then good, but if not.
But I'm just saying, it's only been within the past month. If you're gonna talk to me about Judge Oakley's comments, I don't take that into any, it's fine.
No, I was just saying I was having audio. I had to log out, log back in, and I had to call. So, and I had to connect to my Wi-Fi.
I didn't take it as, I wasn't worried about it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, there was no, it's only been within the past 4 weeks. I mean, if you can, it's a debate on whether you consider 4 weeks a long time, then that's what it is. But it was, the last hearing was April 27th.
I've been asking for over a year, like 2 years, pretty much, to try to get this.
We had you in bench warrant status, so you weren't asking
No, I
us.
had talked to the police. I had emailed you guys last year.
I don't know about the police. The first hearing it was set with us was April 27th, except a prior hearing where we issued a bench warrant for you back in 2019.
May I
So,
comment on discovery?
Pardon?
May I comment on discovery?
You may comment on the discovery.
Thank you. I suspect potentially that the reason that I don't have the digital discovery yet is because this case is from 2019, and there's a very good chance that it's no longer available. So I did follow up yesterday with the OIC on this case. I'm just waiting to hear back. As soon as I hear one way or the other, I will either let Ms. Patton know that it's no longer available, or I will let her know that I have it and that I still need to redact it.
What, Ms. Patton, what are you doing once you, do you have an idea what you're doing?
No, I'm gonna go over it with Ms. Khalid, and she
Okay.
and I will then discuss which way she wants to go with the case.
Okay,
At that time.
okay.
But I do actually believe, Judge, that while I think the warrant was signed in 2019, it was like the first week of 2019. This case is, the offense was December of 2018. So
I see that. I see that.
I also,
All right, well, I'm gonna set it for a final pretrial with Judge Oakley. I'll make it a final, Teresa, and then you can, if you don't have the digital by then, or they,
Judge, I mean, do we want to do a final pretrial in front of Judge Oakley in which the complaining witness needs to appear?
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Okay, I'll write that. OIC to subpoena victim. Yep. Perfect. Do you understand, Ms. Khalid? They're gonna make the victim appear next time. If the victim doesn't appear, then your attorney will motion to dismiss the case, okay?
I'll just have to talk to her whenever she has time, because I'm
Okay.
confused.
Do you want me to put you in a breakout room with her right when we're done, Ms. Patton?
No, she has my phone number. I have hers. We can talk outside of court.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you,
perfect.
Donna.
All right, then we're all set for today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, what time
Bye.
was the final pretrial at?
June the 8th at 9:45. And Ms. Fortier, I have the victim on Storm.
Before we do that, Judge, can we just briefly
No.
discuss Stegall?
What's that?
Can we just briefly discuss Stegall?
Oh, sure, he's a no-show. What do you want me to briefly discuss?
Well, Judge, you usually give 48-hour grace period.
I have to, yeah.
Is there you said you have to, is there a statute that I'm just unaware
No,
of?
what the new recommendations and guidelines for bench warrants the new stuff that came down, we can't issue bench warrants for 48 hours.
Even when it's a DV situation and they have a PPO and he continues to harass her?
I can look at, if there are exceptions, when I log off, I'll go look at the exceptions, and maybe that is an exception. I'd have to look at it again. If it's an exception, we'll do it.
Okay. That was all, Judge. I just was wondering.
Yep, and now your victim appeared, that's Denning on Jeremy Storm. I had told her that she was to appear on the June 8th, but you want to take a few minutes, Mr. Jadal is here. I know we don't have Mr. Storm, but you want to take a minute to talk to her?
Sure.
Mr. Denning, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Fortier and you can talk to her, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yep, go ahead and hit join.
Darian, before you go, are you okay with us doing Christopher Malone?
Yeah, that's fine. Unless she's in the breakout, or unless she's in the waiting room. Her name's Riley Call. She was subpoenaed.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Batar, you want me to go ahead and dismiss it? And if for some reason she appears though in the next 15 minutes, I would call you.
Yes, Judge.
Did Mr. Malone, did we lose him?
No, he's there, Judge.
Oh, I got you, okay. I'll dismiss it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep, you're all set. Your payment plan, Mr. Malone, did you start it on May 14th?
No, I did not yet. I've been waiting on, I have some back pay coming from unemployment on top of I've been working, but, I'm not exactly sure how to pay a ticket online.
Well, you can pay it live at the court. You can bring it into the court or you can mail it in. When are you gonna make your payment?
I can make a first payment by the end of this week.
All right, I'll make a notation that you'll pay it by within the week.
Okay. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
You're welcome. You're all set for today. Thank you.
Judge,
Thank
this
you.
case was
Bye-bye.
dismissed, correct?
Correct.
Me and Miss Clendening, we got kicked out of the breakout room.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me try again. Okay, let's try this again. Mr. Denning, go ahead and hit join again.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Patar, is that it for you?
Judge, I also have Sydney Stewart. That was set for 9:50. I talked to him yesterday. He was supposed to appear. I called him a couple of times and his phone is going straight into voicemail. So I don't know what you want to do with that.
Well, I'll hold it to the end of the docket. If he doesn't appear, we either bench warrant or hold it for 48 hours.
Okay, if you just want to contact me if he does show up, Judge, I'll see
Yep,
him
I
back
will
on.
do that. Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good
Thanks.
day.
Yep, you too. Ms. Fortier, are you all set on Jeremy Storm? She's gonna reappear on the 8th.
Yes, Judge, I'm all set. Can we take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, Judge, thank you. Was there anyone, KBS, anybody besides Mr. Stegall?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
Did we KPS anyone besides Mr. Stegall?
We haven't KPS anyone yet. I don't do it till the end of the docket, but Walker's a no-show, Randy Green, Jackson.
Mr. Green is in jail.
Okay,
We had a felony with him last week on Wednesday. I don't think he's been released. I checked VineLink this morning. They still had him in
okay,
custody.
well, I mean, we don't have that information. You might have that information. Then Dwayne Jackson, that doesn't change my situation, even if they still issue warrants because there's no other way to track them once they get released. Matthew Wallace, Pfeiffer, Stewart, and then we're just waiting on Brandon Thomas, and that's it. And then we have that exam, Duffy, what's going on with that?